Hello there, boys and girls, girls and boys. Welcome to this continuity review analysis thingy where we look at TV channels and notice special things about them. Like the Nick Jr. logo. Look at where it's located on the right bottom, uh, edge of the screen, like right here. There's a little bit room left here. So yeah, they're creating the Nella sword really fast. Let's slow it down. Normal speed, right? That's how it would look like if they did it normal speed. Yeah. So, they're creating a Nella sword real slow. We're slowing it down because they showed you how to create it in a really, really fast way. Look what a nice animation. They even added these special effects right here. And this is the Nella sword. Nella, the princess knight. Good night. She's a good knight. Make it and bake it. This is how it's called. This is a continuity. Let's speed it up again. Nick Jr. So we see a lot of these Nick Jr. bumpers. This is a channel called Nick Jr. It's from the UK. This continuity is from July 3rd, 2018. This is part 2 actually. Yeah. This is not just a recording of the TV channel. This is a continuity. A lot of things have been cut out here, and only the spirit of the channel remains. Only its essence is caught in this continuity analysis. We're gonna constantly change speeds to my liking because that's how I like to do things. Yeah, Make It and Bake It, they got sponsors. A winner of Make It and Bake It after the break. Best friends. Best friends stick together. That's what they said. Well, because this July is from this continuity is from July 3rd. Yeah, it was summer. July is summer in the UK, so they're showing a lot of summer bumpers here. On Nick Jr. 2, look here. This is a ad for another channel called Nick Jr. 2. This is Nick Jr. and Nick Jr. 2. 2 is supposed to be the number 2, but that's not how you spell the number 2, right? But I mean, it sounds like you're saying 2, so yeah, that's another channel. It shows the same stuff this channel shows, pretty much. Okay, a lot of Make It and Bake It stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's a website. Upload your entry, nickjr.co.uk. Oh, interesting. An owl wizard. I like owl wizards. Who is that man? Is that your father? Luke, I am your father. She is a wizard as well. Central Park sponsors Lunchtime, so Nick Jr. Lunchtimes. They're creating all kinds of experiments. That man has no hair on his head. Kind of like me. Maybe. Oh, Nick Jr. Well, these are a lot of Make It and Bake It bumpers. I mean, promos. So, they're showing us how to make bread with pineapple slices and cucumber slices and carrots all around it. What is this? Oh, it's a flying carpet. They created a flying carpet out of a sandwich or something, out of a piece of bread. You know, this is interesting. When you have real life footage and you add some animation on top of it, like here as well, that's a pretty cool thing to do, actually. Yeah, we're speeding things up because this is a long continuity, and this video will be too long if we don't speed things up. Nella. This is interesting. Nella has a unicorn. I never really watched Nella the Princess Knight, so yeah. This does look beautiful, and this, yeah. Nick Jr. looks beautiful, kind of like Disney Jr. Speaking of juniors, like why do all of these kids channels have the word junior at the end? This is another show I kind of like how it looks. A lot of good shows on Nick Jr. actually. I I underestimated Nick Jr. I thought they didn't have that many good shows. So yeah, which channel do you like more, Nick Jr. or Disney Jr.? Maybe Nick Jr. I'm not sure. I think maybe I like Nick Jr. more. I'm not sure. Win a chance to do what? Let's rewind. Win a chance to see your creation on TV. That's interesting. Oh, there's a giant squid messing around with the, what was it? A waterfall or something. Wow, how many creative things they do. So what will they do next? They created this owl with some kind of construction paper. A giant. This looks good. This is 2D. I mean, it's kind of like a cartoon created in Flash, but still. Yeah, the music they use is great as well. Yeah. Have we seen this already? No, I don't think we have seen this in depth. It's an owl with construction paper. Nice. Yeah, we've seen this before. Oh look, he transformed into the frog, and the frog jumped onto the Nick Jr. logo, and it's just standing there. And it stole the dot, the stole the period. Frog stealing punctuation marks. These are kind of funny. Like, it's a different one every time. I underestimated them. They're really serious about sponsoring this thing. Oh, we've seen this. We've seen this, right? Best friends on Nick Jr. too. No, make it and bake it. This is like a make it and bake it marathon. Come on, man. Like one after another. Like this just goes on and on and on. Make it and bake it all day long. Interesting. What else did they show on Nick Jr.? Well, what other shows do they show on Nick Jr.? Look, it's that dog, the 3D dog in 2D form. That's very interesting. This dog, possibly. They're creating like every possible cartoon character. Like, that's a lot of work. That's so interesting that they would do that. They're not just recycling stuff. They're actually every new promo is like a new contribution. Like, they don't just show the same stuff again and again. I haven't seen this volcano. I mean, I've seen it once, but I mean, not often. We can pay attention to all the details here, like wanted, somebody behind bars. So yeah, this is a Nick Jr. thing. Let's slow it down a little bit. Nella? Whoa. I mean, look, this is beautiful looking. Yeah, Nick Jr. is gonna appear here. Yeah. Nick Jr. This continuity is from a year ago, by the way. This is probably not how Nick Jr. looks like nowadays. So we're looking through a window in the past. This looks like Peppa Pig. Oh, nice. Maybe the reason why they have so many entries with so much footage of this is because they're relying upon entries, these entries that people submit on this website here. So that's why they have so many. Yeah, it all makes sense now. Maybe this was submitted and they just added these dancing things. I don't know. Well, maybe not this particular scene, but the creations, the crafts, make it and bake it stuff. Let's speed it up as fast as possible. So this, maybe this was a submission. This here, we missed it. This here, maybe this is a submission right here. A racing flag. Oh, nice. We haven't seen this before. Hamsters, we've seen this, but not too often. Whoa, interesting contribution here. Howard Henry, of course. Now we have a Nicktoons. Let's slow it down. A Nicktoons ad, basically. This is an ad and a promo as well for the show. So new to Tunes, you see it written here. The channel is called Nicktoons, but they're saying Tunes. They're just referring to it as Tunes. The Purple Hand Gang. Wow, he looks weird here. I'm not sure what to think of this guy. Like, he's kind of a troublemaker, and like he thinks so highly of himself. I'm not sure I like this dude. Like, he looks like a handful. Like, person who causes a lot of trouble. Really hard to parent, but his brother is not too much better either. Yeah, magic of friendship. Let's speed this up. Yeah. This is a show called Top Wing. Interesting. This is this guy. What is he called? Rusty Rivets. Rusty Rivets. Get crafty. Hi. They're going to be making this lovely ladybug flower pot. Oh yeah, thank you for telling us what I will need to create this ladybug flower pot. What do we have? Red paint, here, check. Black paint, check. Googly eyes, right here. Strips of black card, okay. Tape. Paintbrush. Plant pot. I bet the plant pot is the most important part.
A small flower pot, and we're going to paint it a lovely bright red colour. We need to paint all the way around, covering the whole pot.
So you need to paint the whole pot, covering it with the paint, the red paint.
Yeah, let's do the inside. So once our flower pot's dry, we can paint on the ladybird's face. For this, we're going to use...
Yeah, once it's dry, you can paint on the face.
Black paint. We're painting a semicircle on the top of the flower pot. There we go. Our ladybird's got a face. Now...
Oh, look. It's got a face. That doesn't look like a face to me. You were lying to me.
We're going to cover the rest of our pot with black ladybird spots. How many spots do the ladybirds have, do we think? 10. 10? You're doing 10? We're going to stick on.
She wants to do 10 spots. By the way, that there thing, it looks like a Mickey Mouse logo. Just saying.
Our ladybirds can see now.
Oh, so now it's a face.
Some antennae. We've cut 2 strips.
She's calling them antennae because that's the plural of antenna.
Black paper. And we're going to wind them around pencil. And then once you take it...
They're winding them around a pencil.
It should be lovely and twirly.
It's lovely and twirly. That's what the lady said. I agree with her.
Do the other one. What would you call yours? Spotty. Spotty. That's a great...
Wow. The kid just called it Spotty. Like, it sounds like it took a while for him to prepare that name. I don't know. I wouldn't come up with such a name that fast.
Idea. I'm going to stick them above the head. And there we go. He looks a bit like Gaston the ladybird.
Oh yeah, they do. They actually do. Ben and Holly, yes.
For details on how to paint a ladybird flower pot, go to nickjunior.co.
Yeah, go here and see the details, how to create this, how to paint this or something. Oh, nice. This is a contribution, I bet. Every day on Nick Jr. Nella, the Princess Knight. Okay, this is a freeze frame I wanted to show you. Look at all of this stuff going on here. It's beautiful. The colors match. It makes you feel like you're there. It's kind of fun. This giant is surfing, and behind him is so much water. I want this to be slowed down so you can enjoy it in its full glory. What powers does this sword have? The powers of lighting the surrounding area, the powers of creating ribbons, the powers of flexibility, the powers to control rocks. Yeah. Okay. Interesting creatures they have there on that show. So I believe we've seen most of this stuff. So we're just gonna fast forward now, because they're gonna repeat all those bumpers we've seen already, and we don't want to look at everything multiple times, too many times. I mean, oh, that's a nice cake there. You saw that for a split second. That's enough for us to see. Well, I hope you enjoyed this analysis and review of this continuity, and see you next time. Bye bye.